Happy Valentine's Day. This is Skywater. I am doing my first ever video on here, and it's been a long time since a lot of my ancestor spirits and deities have been wanting me to do this. So, without further ado, I'm going to be showing you a couple of rituals, a couple of spell work, a couple of offerings and things I do on St. Valentine's Day or whatever you like to call it. So if you want to see some work that I do as a shaman, as a Native American, as a mother, as a witch, then please keep watching. So here we have my God's altar. I combined a couple of my deities that I thought would really coexist together in a good harmonious way. A lot of my Egyptian, and one of my past life, I was Egyptian, so that it's why I lean more towards them. So we're gonna start with over here. So we have Isis, and her offering is milk and honey, and this is cider wood incense. And then I have two Anubis, because I relate to Anubis so much. He's always been there for me and guiding me through my life and my life work. Right here I have some beer, and this right here is myrrh, and that's for him. Also in the back here we have a candle. This is a smudge fan that I made just for them, for when I'm cleansing and smudging and things like that. I also have my Egyptology book back there, some other sacred stuff. Here I have the bell to ring for them to come. I have mint, which they all love mint. Up here I have my ritual mist that I love to spray to cleanse, my Egyptian tarot cards, a sacred feather that was given to me from another shaman, and these amazing Egyptian matches that smell like heaven that I always light for only their candles here. So down here, I'll get to these candles later, what their purposes is. But right here we have my oils that I love to put on top of their head and anoint the statues with oil and give them life of the deities. So right here I have clear quartz. Now clear quartz I use a lot on Anubis, and here's Isis. You can see it a little bit better. Ra is good for all of them. See, is the father of all. I have citrine, which is another like crystal one, Hecate, and then amethyst. So the citrine I use on Sebek, the amethyst and the clear quartz I normally use on Anubis. The Hecate I'll use on Hecate, which I'll get to her in just a second. So down here I have Nefertiti, I have a jar of honey, and then this is some salt water. Now the honey is for Hecate, something. I can't remember what the other pronunciation is, but that's for her. She has that. I relate to her more, so I give her a lot more offerings. And the triple goddess moon, which is also her, I put in there. This has some lavender, mugwort, and rosebuds. She also loves stones, especially an altar with stones. So I made her an altar with stones. My daughter picked these lilies for her, but I went ahead and put those on there. I also have some frankincense. That's burning. That's all of them love frankincense. Also, I have here candles for all of my deities too. This is Seaside Mist, Iceland Hibiscus, and Eclipse and Mint. So coming back up here, this is an altar bowl of almonds. She loves almonds. Over here we have Sebek. If you don't know who he is, he created the Nile with his tears. He gives Egypt their water, basically. He is very good for guarding the house, protecting my children, protecting me, warding off evil, cleansing, things like that. Back here, I have some special candles back here that are made out of pure lavender and smoke quartz. Over here is a sacred smudge from my wedding that I like to stay here to help with my marriage. And it's in a nice little cast iron. Over here is another smudge fan. This one's for more of my dark work. So I have a smudge fan for like love and light, prosperity, things like that. This is more for like hexing over here. I'm trying to move it so it doesn't get caught in the candle flame. Over here I have a sacred gold candle. They love gold, anything gold. So this is my deity altar. So over here is more of my ancestors, spirits, people who passed away. I'm not going to bring the camera up more because, as you can see, the flame keeps moving because they do not want to be on camera. So I'll just be down here. But up here, I have their pictures. I have sacred mirror, sacred bull skull, things like that up there. But they do not want me to show you. So this right here is an embolic altar candle. And they speak a lot through this candle. So if you see it flickering, that's them. See? Yeah, they like to talk, but they don't like to be seen, basically. So I have some seagrass, beautiful egg stones here for them. Now, the glass of water and this one they're offerings, but they're also for my children to make sure that they don't stay sick. There they go again. I have these beautiful plates over here for them. I've collected over the years. Over here is some more smudge. I also have my shaman mist that I like to spray. And these containers are different things. This one's lavender, and in this container is a lot of rosebuds. Over here, without showing any pictures, this is some dry roses for them. Yeah, he didn't like that. He's like, no, put the camera back down. So this is my ancestor altar. So over here is more of a giving offering to all my ancestors, both on my mother's side and my father's side. I have these beautiful wine glasses up here and beautiful plates. Up here is a lot of different stuff I don't really want to get into because they do not like me saying what's all here. But a lot of times when I do any kind of like small stuff or small jars, I'll put it up here for them. This was a money jar spell from my mother to help her financially. And this thing was full. And look where it is now. It's like all the way down here. So they have still been working on that, and it's working great. Money is coming into her. It's not supposed to come in extremely fast, but it is coming. And as you can see, it's going completely down. So over here is another offering that I have for St. Valentine's Day. This is not towards my deities, but if they want some, they can have some. But this is more for St. Valentine's. There's some chocolate covered strawberries and a pink cupcake. I also have a vanilla cupcake candle and a red candle to represent Valentine's Day. Here I have the center of my table. This is where all of my little smudge sticks are. I pulled one out for you that I like to burn. I'm thinking about burning this one for Valentine's Day. I got some pine cones in there. This beautiful heart crystal thing. I have no idea what kind that is, so don't quote me on there. A lot of dry rosebuds. Some more smudge fans that I have made on there. If you want to see any DIYs on how to make some smudge fans, just leave a comment below and I'll get to that. But this is basically like my go-to when I need something real quick. I love to keep it in the center as a centerpiece, but also it's easy just to be like, oh, I need to grab something and burn it. I'm feeling some type of way. So I love having that here. Now this is for my St. Valentine's Day altar. There's a lot of things going on here. It doesn't look like much, but there actually is a lot here. I have a lot of Valentine's Day smudge fans. Of course, I make them for different things. A lot of antlers. This one's real. For the hunt, there is a huge candle I made with seagrass, lavender, rosebuds, all types of stuff in that candle. This is my smudge bowl where I like to, when I smudge, I'll put it in here because I do not let nothing go to waste, especially from Mother Earth. There's a smaller smudge fan. I have this beautiful hydrangea candle that has sort of like a prayer on it. I love to use. Here's another incense candle. And over here, it's, I'm still working on this, but there's a lot of offerings and things inside of this that they don't want me to get into. So, but this is right here. This is actually right above my fireplace. Over here, we have all of my herbs, spices, a lot of stuff that I use for different things. And it goes all the way down. So this is kind of like my spice rack kind of thing going on here. This is a lot harder to get an angle on, but this is sort of like my bookshelf with books and tarot cards and a lot of crystals and candles. And then more skulls, journals, more eggs, amethyst, tarot card books, matches. I like to keep matches, especially used ones. Down here is more of lots of candles. My sacred smudge fan is down here. So this is just kind of like a bookshelf of just all of my little stuff that I have. I also have more smudge fans, mugwort, a spirit calling rattle that I have, moon water, sunflower water, sun water, a lot of other neat stuff. That's some sulfur, things like that. Up here, I create my new moon in Libra and Hunter's moon water. There's an eagle that represents my spirit animal and sacred teapot that was given to me. Sort of like my Harry Potter collection, but also like I have this beautiful crystal dragon next to my Halloween waxing moon water from 2019. This is Skywater. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and like the video and comment if you want to see anything else. Have a blessed one.